An album a day is my exploration into the Korean music scene. This podcast will cover mainstream, indie, and some underground artists within the scene and provide both factual and opinionated commentary. The biggest benefit to sharing my thoughts this way is that it will hopefully expose you to more great music and exploration of your own. One random day in 2012, likely in November when I was consuming more Korean entertainment than any point in my life, I clicked on a thumbnail of a girl group in black fringed attire on YouTube. The video began with a door sliding open to reveal 8 confident women. Moments later, they were stomping in heels across an empty space, and I was hollering with excitement. "You better walk, ladies!" You could hear it all over the house as I had my formal introduction to after school. The song was Flashback, and today we're getting into the single album right after the drop.
You're tuned into an album a day. Show start.
Hey y'all, I can admit that I did not become a big fan of After School despite my enthusiasm, but they genuinely walked into my area of awareness with the boldness of Flashback. The June 20th, 2012 single album was sexy, bold, and could not have been released at a better time. For one, the sound was futuristic pop, which was heavy on the scene in 2012. Futuristic elements rest on synths, machinery-inspired sounds, and other experimental accents. Robot voices, gears grinding, all that good stuff. You can throw that in with this futuristic pop, too. Second, the album is organized well. 5 tracks, the Korean version of Rip Off, title track Flashback, Nana's solo Eyeline, group ballad Wristwatch, and Jungga and Reina's duet Timeless are placed in an order that makes the 17 minutes or so mini album experience extremely cohesive. The group is still reserved about showing different colors vocally. However, as I said in season 4, episode 12, if it ain't broke, don't fix it is the standing motif for this group. While I enjoy great vocals on display, including interesting harmonies and other arrangements, After School stays committed to the power of one voice per se. If the song calls for chanting, we're chanting. If the song calls for a soloist here, we'll put a soloist here. Whatever the music calls for, they accommodate in a one band, one sound vocal drum line. Random side note, but I can't get my mind off of it. Some time ago, who even knows which episode or live stream it was, I said that the human voice is a string instrument. The voice can be acknowledged as an instrument for what it can produce, but it isn't one in the technical sense. I mean, you can't go about moving a voice around or have someone else take and play your unique voice. And it isn't stringed. It burns me to admit it. I would have to fall within aerophone or wind instruments. That's where it would fall. I'm vexed. We have to use air to create sounds with the voice, and this has so little to do with this group and mini album, but I just couldn't go on living a lie. The nerd in me couldn't have you believe something so wrong for so long. Okay, back to the album. Its intro, Rip Off, is unexpected and sounds nothing like what they've produced on any album before this. Although a bit redundant with its key sound effect, there is a magic moment towards its end where the music opens up and puts the group's vocals in a shining spotlight. It's not an overtly dynamic song, but it's refreshing. Flashback is dancey and works in a nightclub or aerobics class, all the same. The other tracks are within the same vein as past albums. Not lackluster, but not heavily engaging. I do favor the track Timeless as a decent up-tempo closing track, but again, there is not much to differentiate it from the formula of After School's past works. For this album, most of the music production came from a foreign team. I dug around for information on producers Pitchline and TextU who created songs for this album, but had a hard time. And with me broadcasting from the United States instead of South Korea right now, I kept pulling up things associated with the state of Texas. I want to share information about the works of production teams more often, as it is a part of the success of a K-pop group. But there's still some aspects of the Korean entertainment industry that prefer to keep individual success private. I get it. The whole creates the impact, but there'd be no music to sing without the production teams. Let's rank this, yes? K-pop fans on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being essential listening and 1 not worth mentioning, the A3Day rating on this is a 5. They continue to deliver on this high ranking despite not blowing my socks off, but the mini album Flashback has come closest to doing so. The hashtag A3Day Highlights playlist on Spotify is updated and features a few tracks from this album, and things are almost ready over on Apple and Google. As soon as all available playlists are curated, you can access their links on A3Day Podcast.com. Until then, keep an ear and eye out for our updates. I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye, y'all.
Your favorite foreign Korean music historian exploring all the industry from A to Z.
There's sponsored ads and social media hashtags, but this show is truly supported by the efforts of my Migualas, the most amazing fan base a little entertainer could ever have. Special shout out to my Patreon patrons, the student body, the scholars, and the staff who keep my vision of becoming your favorite foreign Korean music historian exploring all the industry from A to Z a real thing. If you're interested in supporting the growth of this content, please visit patreon.com/multifacetedacg. And for as little as $1 a month, you can get in on the magic too. Interested in continuing your support at the free $99 price? I'd love you for it. You can still engage with the show and me, your lovely host, when you retweet, repost, and share the show and use hashtag A3 and the word day. Please consider leaving a few stars or a review on Apple Music, iTunes, IMDb, or Podchaser to keep things growing in the right direction.